We're now in day 5 of ranked choice tabulating, meaning we are still waiting for the results of last Tuesday's primary election.
Christian Harsa live in Augusta. He has been following this process very closely since the beginning. Joins us live once again. What do things look and sound like in that room tonight, Christian?
Hi, Brian and Amanda. We are making progress. We're actually on the last step of it, which is that proofing process, which is making sure that what has been put into the computer that runs the ranked choice tabulation matches what was confirmed to have been cast on election night. And we'll pan a little bit over to be able to give you a look into this. So they're working town by town, county by county, and election by election. And so they're making sure that those numbers add up. And we're actually going to then pan over here to be able to show you the way that we're going to go through these elections. So they're currently working on the Democratic gubernatorial primary. And then once they're done with all of that, they're going to start the process over, going county by county and then town by town within those counties. For the Republican race, then we're going to go to the 2nd Congressional District, the Democratic primary, then the Senate race for District 4, and then the House race for District 58. Those two ones are Republican primaries, by the way. Now, this is a slow process, but it's all coming together today. We've been told that it's going to happen today. And what will those results look like? Well, we're speaking with Chief Deputy Secretary of State Kate McBrien, and this is what she had to say those results will look like.
The process to actually run the tabulation is instantaneous. We push a button and the program runs every single race all at once. And then Julie Flynn, our Deputy Secretary for Elections, will announce per race. She'll announce the winner, and then she will also describe who the candidates were that were eliminated in each round, so that everyone has that information.
So when will we be getting those results? It's not quite clear, but the Secretary of State's office did tell us they would be giving us a 2-hour warning. We haven't gotten that warning yet, but we are nearing the end of this process. We are looking at being able to get these results, and when we do, we will be coming up live here on News Center Maine, both on air and online, so everyone watching at home can learn as soon as we do. In Augusta, Christian Harsa, News Center Maine.
Christian, thank you. U.S. Senator Angus King criticizing President Trump's new ceasefire with Iran as a, quote, terrible deal for war that was also, quote, illegal from the get-go. Senator King says he has reviewed the 14-point memorandum of understanding signed today and considers it one-sided. He says it lacks guarantees or inspections about highly enriched uranium used in nuclear programs and gives Iran $300 billion for reconstruction. It also unfreezes $50 billion in Iranian assets.
The major win, if you will, is the opening of the Strait of Hormuz. The problem with considering that a win is it was opened before the war. And if but for the war, it would be completely open, as it was on February 27th.
Senator Susan Collins telling us the Iran peace deal, quote, raises a lot of questions and the administration should provide a thorough briefing to the Senate. Meanwhile, Senator King also says many Maine-based defense contractors like Bath Iron Works stand to benefit from the annual National Defense Authorization Act that just passed the Senate Armed Services Committee, on which he serves.
A man is under arrest tonight following the stabbing of a teenager in Berwick. Police say it happened early in the morning on Pine Hill Road. Investigators say the victim, a 19-year-old from New Hampshire, was stabbed in the neck and the suspect ran away. Later in the day, police say that suspect, Ethan Samuel St. Vale of New Hampshire, turned himself over to police. He is facing assault charges. The victim has since been released from the hospital and is expected to be okay.
Fire officials say a fire at an Orrington waste facility is now officially out after crews first arrived on that scene Tuesday night.
News Center Maine's Sean Tesler has been following this story and has the latest on that fire and what the future now holds for the waste facility.
For 36 hours, local fire crews from across the region worked to put out a fire here at Eagle Point Energy Center.
I didn't expect to be leaving here today. Like when I showed up here that night, I expected this to be a multiple day event.
Crews arrived Tuesday night to see flames bursting through the facility. Orrington Fire Chief Scott Stewart says crews remained on scene until Thursday morning, managing hotspots.
They did have a couple of real minor hotspots, which we would expect.
The facility also experienced a fire back in 2024. That fire took 10 days to fully extinguish. Chief Stewart says he's happy the fire didn't take as long to put out.
That's a win for us, a win for the community, win for all the other departments that were involved last time.
CENTER Maine has reached out to Epic Management but has not received a response. Orrington Town Manager Chris Backman says near-term construction projects weren't impacted in the fire and believes the facility remains on target for returning to waste-to-energy operations. Backman writing in a statement in part, the anticipated recommissioning of the primary boiler in the first quarter of 2027 remains on schedule. Refurbishment of the secondary boiler is expected to follow later in 2027, along with additional capital improvements and efficiency upgrades. Backman adds Epic is focused on debris removal and making sure there are no new hotspots. In Orrington, Sean Tesler, CENTER Maine.
A memorial service for Chief Wayne Woodbury will take place in Belfast next Wednesday. Chief Woodbury died from injuries a month after helping to fight the Searsmont fire. The town of Searsmont says he was a devoted firefighter and served the Belmont and Searsmont communities for more than 60 years. Wednesday's service will be happening at Belfast Area High School at 1 p.m.